I was only 34 years old, living in New York City, training in New York City, when I had a stroke that could have left me disabled for life. I completely lost my speech, and fortunately I was able to, in the midst of all this happening, realize I was having a stroke and realize that I really needed help very quickly. I was so lucky to get to the hospital as quickly as I did, and I think it was through sheer determination to not give up, and that's the only reason why I can tell you the story today. I want to make this film to share my story about having a stroke, about coming back from a stroke, and I also want to make this film so that I can educate other people about stroke. Stroke affects so many people, young and old, and it affects family members and friends and loved ones. It completely can turn lives upside down. But if we can learn the signs of stroke, learn how to recognize it and how to act quickly, it can make the difference between walking and sitting in a wheelchair, between talking and not being able to communicate, or even in some cases between life and death. For this film, I will be riding my bicycle from Boulder, Colorado to New York City and talk to Americans along the way and find out what they know about stroke. And also I want to talk to other stroke survivors and their families and loved ones and ask them to share their stories as well. I want to talk to medical professionals in the field and hear what they have to say. And lastly, I would love if I could get some company, someone to join me for an hour or for a day of my long ride back to New York. Having a stroke is not the end of the road. There's so much life after stroke. Sometimes I even think I really learned something and I have some different values after the stroke.